Fetu. We're back once again to the most popping podcast. It's the Culture Decoded podcast. It's your boy Prince, Brint to the Z, and to the left I got my boy Fish. Yeah, you're kind of calm today. Yeah. So today we're coming to you live at Dash Beauty and Yoni Spa. They are sponsors for this episode. Shout out to them. They specialize in massages, waxing, nails, you name it, man. Like, we are gonna put in a flyer through this to this. Manicures, pedicures, and everything. Anything that you need that is concerning beauty, ladies, and even guys, you know. Now pouring in, I'm going to figure out my nails.
Massage.
Yeah.
Do all that.
So shout out. We're gonna put out the information that they're found in down below. But yeah, shout out once again to Dash Beauty and Yoni
for making this happen.
For making this happen. They are sponsors. Yeah. But okay, so today our topic, we wanna talk about the lack of opportunities for young people after they are done with school. You know, it's something that happened. This Khamba, you know, Israel that I can imagine. This Khamba, and then we met this guy. He was selling ice cream, you know, and we started chopping it up, talking and whatever, asking him about his money, whatever he gets, the commission and everything. And then we actually found out that this kid, he got 14 points at A level.
Who gets 14 points?
Dog, imagine. And he's a whiz. He wants to be a medical doctor, you know, but like, from our conversation, we could tell that this kid is defeated by his system. He wasn't hopeful, you know.
He kept talking about Tungane Kopmane 15 points.
Yeah.
Tungane is not doing anything in life.
Yeah.
He's not in school.
Yeah.
Like, so imagine within a defeated and Abandawam surrounding
yeah.
They are also defeated.
Exactly.
So in Diakona,
exactly.
So I hope for the best in life.
Dark. So that's the thing, like and at every given point that he goes to, everywhere that he goes to, he's always seeing confirmations of his failure and confirmations of every negative thing that is being told. Nah, there is no opportunity for you even if you pass, because this kid says he wants to be a medical doctor, right? So imagine if he doesn't become the medical doctor that he's supposed to be, like the effect that has on us as a people, like the fact that we are less one medical doctor in Zimbabwe, and it's because of this thing, there is no opportunities.
And when you want to push an ice cream,
hey, he's selling ice cream. You know, and something might happen. Oh, sorry not to laugh, but like it seems like it's a funny thing, but it's.
But I see it is about children.
Yeah.
It's just intense.
You know, it's so sad. It's so sad. Like, it goes back to, well, me and my life journey personally. After school, dog, like they told me that after Form 4, I need 5 O levels to proceed to get a job, basic job. I had 10, you know. So it means I was double qualified.
You're smart to this guy.
Nah. But like,
smart. Man. Yeah. You're smart, Bafich.
Alright, cool.
Man. Like, you rich.
Yeah.
Mas kuma in school is kuma.
Yeah.
And episode by lessons kuma in school. Group 1 test. Classes, you know. Yeah.
But like, it goes to the point to say, like, which means with the current system, I was double qualified to get a job. It took me 3 years after school to get a job, dog. Like, I couldn't get a job, you know. But then it begs the question to say, we are still pushing these kids to go to school, study, do A, B, C, and D, because we are promising some sort of reward after they pass, right? But after they pass, they don't get that reward. What then are we saying with the current system? What's wrong? Is it that education is no longer relevant? Or the people, that create some more opportunities for these kids?
Create enough.
What do you think, Doc, when, you know? What do you think about
I personally think they did a good thing, you know, because Nepoli. Yeah, because abantu abaqeda high school khathesi in O level you can go straight to poly and choose your career. Whatever. But again, the problem after poly, you graduate the poly, then what? Because in Tanzania these days, after poly, bathatha PCC.
Exactly.
Abantu abaningi.
Yeah.
And because of experience, what maybe PCC is doing a great job, by the way, for doing that. Because as I told you, after school, yeah, apply them savings. The company told no, Tina feel delays when I want to experience 10 years. When you create your school, 10 years experience at that time.
Exactly.
So PCC, I think what they are doing is good. They tell you Vaniga want to experience, but PCC have experience at 10 years. Is a Vaniga for like 2, because it's a my intern. Is a Vaniga for like maybe 2 years after you graduate. After 2 years, the company apply objective of 5 years experience.
Yeah, but you don't have that.
But
you're
you
just
don't
coming
have
from
that.
school, yeah.
So what's the point of going to school? And I'm not saying Miss Polo is wrong, no. But we're talking about opportunities after school because especially that part in Zim is so difficult. Because even I'm buying a school, I experience, not even the results. I need 14 points. Umuntu le 14 points ufuna ukuya school ufuna ukwenza big things. Mina ngila 14 points because ngikwazi uprincess esangena.
Exactly, yeah, nepotism. Like that's the way it is.
Yabo. But konkela
it kills.
Kuyasibulala.
Because what this thing is now doing is that even there is a disconnect now. A kid who is in school is no longer that dedicated because they're like, even if I finish, you know, there is no proper system in place to say, okay, we take this kid straight from school. This is how we develop him. Whether we develop him to be a worker because that's what school does, but then this is what we do. Like there is no longer proper systems. We think they are still there, but they are no longer there because they are no longer effective. So it's the same as that they are no longer there, you know. And at the same time, sometimes there are other opportunities that these kids can tap into. Talking about sports, we're talking about the art, and even some of the kids who have e-spirit entrepreneurship. But then the way the system is set up, there is no functional industries for these other options also for them to go to, you know. So it's kind of hard. Even if you pass school and like, maybe there is no job for me in this thing that I studied. What then do I do? We can't all see ice cream or see because but some of us we can't do that. So that's the thing. Then that's why we're asking you as viewers, what do you think can be done, you know?
Because they're 14 points.
Yeah.
I like bra.
Exactly.
14 points. Asozokudlala.
And
umngani wakhe uthi yena ule 15. So mina mangwazi uPrince ule 15 le 14. Already I'm seeing uPrince as superior to me. And ngabona uPrince kungamhambeli yena ele 15 le 14. Already I'm cancelling myself out.
Exactly. That's what happened to the kid. Yeah.
Angeke uthule 15 kukhambele then mina kukhambele. That's the mentality that guy had.
Exactly.
And then sabe simbuza uthi alright, then yini oyifunayo ukuthi uyenza athi ufuna ukungena eNAST.
Exactly.
But eNAST into zamalevi in ziyamchayilela. Yabona, so that's why senjani esedinga ispan sefuqa inqola ama ice cream. Alright, check ama ice cream akhathengwa yini ethe haya kunzima athengwa. Sesathi alright wangafaka ukuligabha kwama frozen eceleni. Uthenza ama ice cream konke lama frozen. Athi ama frozen athengwa. Yabona?
So they were saying.
Fortunately, sithenge the last 2 ice creams. Uthi izolo yokuhamba kuhle yonke into lezo. Because sithenga ukusuka abantu abayi12 diqeda kuthenga futhi lapho. So business izolo bekulilanga elihle.
It was a good day.
But not all the days are like that.
Yeah. The thing also, Mina, that's true. Not all days are good. Like he feels like he needs to go back for that thing. What if he goes through a week or week in maybe a month whereby he's not selling anything? He's like, he might even give up that thing. The next thing he's gonna give up and go home. And once that
abantu bama ice cream bakunika ngendlela othengisa ngayo. So which means ungathengisi but abakuniki because you're not doing the job and exactly. Commission.
Yeah. So bro, it's so bad because like I'm thinking about the thing. You would say his brains. Those are the people that built the nation. Like Abantu was smart. Yes, all of us built the nation, but we know that people who have that technical expertise, doctors, lawyers, and everything. Even some of the things that we mentioned. But this is the core of a society. So if we are losing them, if the system is now is no longer supporting them and giving them opportunities so that they stay in that same field and then they can thrive in those fields and actually contribute to the growth of the nation, then something is wrong. Because
scholarship akumele ukuthi ukuthi uapply nursing scholarship asithole scholarship asithole scholarship elopani asithole scholarship.
You see now,
but abantu abanjalo asibaphi scholarship.
Exactly, and that's the thing because when you know, but this thing of what you know, I might know you, but you see now, every day system we keep on going back downhill is it's getting worse by the day, and we are seeing skills flights. People are leaving this country for better opportunities outside, and now we are saying these kids, they don't even have the opportunities to even start and develop themselves as professionals in whatever field that they choose. So
this time.
Yeah.
By the way, I can't be sitting at home.
At least
I need to be out there
doing something.
He even mentioned Prince mentioned it. We met
and then we shared some knowledge.
I guess understand, but I don't think coincidence.
It wasn't a coincidence for us to meet him.
But I was asking abantu abaku 11 11.
Yeah.
I think like for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
What do you want to be? I mean, boys and girls. I want to go out of the country. Before. So what if you check Injan? How is it looking? Me, I'm working on not going out of the country.
Yeah.
So if we have these young stars that are so talented and gifted, intelligent, smart, wishing to go out of the country, because we, the youth, are the future of this country. But again, if we wish
to go outside, then
they can't work.
They can't work. They can't build the nation.
They can't build the nation. Tina, the youth must vote. Youth Tina
exactly.
Because because vote. Opportunities for young people.
Yeah. I want more opportunities, bro. And hey, Doc, you touched upon something important. Like I was checking statistics, the recent by-elections. Like there is low voter turnout for young people, and it's because we are not getting political, but it's things that we have to address. It's because of those things. There is no opportunities. We no longer trust the systems. We don't even trust the electoral system to even reflect and honor our votes, because we know what's been happening, right? We know, if you're watching, you know what has been happening. We don't need to say it. We don't need to say it, you know.
Yes, right.
Exactly. Yeah. So something needs to be done, because like you're saying, Uti, you're speaking to most people, young people, they're like, nah, bro, I wanna go out. Bro. And you know, it's so bad. I think in as much as we can even say, hey, young people have to create opportunities for themselves, but at every person's life, there is a point whereby you cannot self-sustain. You are part of an ecosystem. You need some people who nurture you, who actually give you opportunities, who give you knowledge and even some skills. And no, this is the structure. You want to do this. This is the structure. This is how you do it. And then if you take it from here, you can take it wherever you want it to take it. But none of that is available. You know, bruh, you know from your journey, the one that you're taking. I know from the journey that I'm taking how hard it is.
To be quite honest, bruh, emazweni iqiniso ukuchaza.
Yeah.
Call anyone osemazweni kaThesi.
Yeah.
Umthethi ziyakhipha
Uchaza ne.
Abantu they are sad out there because one, you're not home.
You are far away from your family.
Vele mana ngathi u1 ukuthi you're Zimbabwean. If you're Zimbabwean out of Zimbabwe, impilo yakho nje isiluhlupho. There and there. Go to South Africa abasifuni.
Yeah, they don't want us.
Go to UK abasifuni.
Yeah.
Go to Dubai abasifuni.
Yeah.
Go to Germany abasifuni. Angiwathi silemnyama enjani but ukuthi ungumZimbabwean and asidinwa because we still want to go there lapho bangasifuni khona because we know ukuthi bakhuluma ukuthi abasifuni but you can live better than indlela esihlala ngayo eZimbabwe. That is so sad.
That is so sad
because we're now settling for umuntu okuhlukumezayo than fana lento zama relationship ukuthi no as in send abantwana lo mjida lo this is a girl talking send lo mntwana lo mjida lo ngaza nchaye sendlalele abantu abami which is not healthy.
It's not healthy, bro.
Because sichayekile la eZimbabwe
exactly
sichayekile ngale but sesikhethe ukuhlala ngale because
it's a bit better than
it's a bit maybe example emidaliwe but into engitsho
yeah it's so cool
like I was talking to my friends about overseas. Jay, how far is Kipan? I'm fana kunzima.
Yeah.
Hamba aya this and this. Dubai to abantu balala phandle emahoteli. Balala ngaphi. There is this thing trender. Try to buy abantu badla ingcekeza yomuntu so that they give you money and ngapha wena utshela abantu ukuthi seDubai ziyokhipha asokukhipha lokho
dog it's in your main treatment bro it's
yabona so sesikhamba siyasekla for izinto ezinjalo because of lack of opportunities
this side
in our country yet do you think South Africans wish to go out of their country? No,
they are there.
Do you think English people wish to go out of the UK, England, whatever? Because they create the opportunities for their people. And lapha no one is creating opportunities for us. Ungakhangela ibhoda kufile. Khangela music industry file.
Everything, bro.
Education ifile. Awela msebenzi izibhedlela zivaliwe izibhedlela zilamithi.
Everything is just nah.
So abantwana abancane what do they wish for bengakhula? Khareso ngakuza ukuthi umntwana omncane ufisa ube pilot uyapilotana asikama ephele eZimbabwe
akusele dog akusele
uyapilotana ungumZimbabwean angeke drive iSouth Africa ngeke uprioritize kulabantu babo abafisa ba ama pilot.
Nah, you can't they can't then
yabona so I think maybe abantu bethu babhekelwe to better this country because
things are getting messed up ne also like maybe in closing I would like to say really everything fish that you are is a reference point. You have to reference I want to be umuntu webhola because I saw but manje you are more inspired and more driven if that reference point is near to you. It's a story that you can identify with. You can see le umjida lo ngekasi wasuka lapho idlala ibhola uyafika more, you know. It's the dream seems so distant and unattainable if you are aspiring towards abantu base America. But if these opportunities start being there for people who are around and they are being created for people who are around and they make it to those lengths, we have 4 or 5 kids inspired and who knows what that creates for locals. And so exactly
because we tell Dinzi no because if you survive
we have to eat, you have to sustain yourself.
We're
engineers, but now how many engineering problems do we have? How many people do we have? There's a kid who is my ice cream now is
14 points.
14
he
says he wants to be a doctor.
RME 15 points. 15 points of his RME.
You see now?
He in lay.
It's
kule ngoma yakho Prince is it Get By or Umoya? Ekhuluma ukuthi amajiteka 15 points behlezi
yeah. Or actually put the link down there.
Yeah, so fake link lila because kids know ukuthi kulabantu as I say kulelo cousin
they're saying like these kids
yeah because abantu ekas wherever you go ojela khamba khona they know which you are smart but unless you was too smart and there's nothing positive coming your way
sure
ama dreams abo
labo they can shut that
ikagcina zengasalaleli endlini khamba esikole awufisho hamba esikole kuphuma le 50 points ungahlezi emgeme manje mina ngiyadingana esikole
what's the use exactly
yabona but abantwana labana bengakhula bebona ukuthi no uprince wahamba esikole waba ngudokotela labo they look up to you
that's always
into ethi ukhuluma ukuthi ungabona omunye umuntu efikela lawe kuba lento leyo ukuthi yami ngiyafika
I can reach
but emakazi our neighborhoods akusela umuntu esithi nje ngifuna ufike because iqiniso nje sokugcela lezidaba lapha abantu abancane babona izidaba sibona izidaba lapha na izidaba
it's not cheap
utrimani
you can't have any other dream dog
you can't have dreams because all you see umuntu odakwayo that's why ucina uqasa kunathi labo 10 years
and further and more confirmations of failure. It's every point, every day, like you're always seeing more confirmations of your failure. So you're like, nah, let me just leave it.
What's the point?
So yeah, I'm afraid to hoping we're gonna continue the conversation online. Come through, just comment, tell us what you think about this thing. Tell us what you think should be done. You know, sometimes we might not have the power to change things, but we have the responsibility to start the conversation. And once we start the conversation, real change can come about from the conversation that we start. And that's what we're saying. So if you can subscribe, comment, like, and let's add to the conversation. Maybe the people who have the power to actually shift the things and make these policies will land on this, and these suggestions and these conversations, and something might be done in a positive light. So
to follow Itesh on social medias. Ikona ku Facebook.
Ikona ku IG.
Twitter coming soon. So siyabonga futhi ngalokho abasenzele khona ku
So it's the Culture Decoded podcast with your boy Prince, PRINT to the Z, and Mpeto Fish Lab. Just make sure that you subscribe. Also, thanks once again to our sponsors for this episode, the Stage Beauty in your spa. Come through for your nails, for your waxing, for your massages. Even if you're a guy, don't come through.
The
prices are so affordable. We're gonna put their contact details and their flyers on this, and you're definitely gonna come through and get your beauty game up.
After
this, we're getting a massage, you know, courtesy of Itesh Beauty in your spa. So shout out.
Peace out of it.